As most of you may have already known, Poland is a country in Central Europe, formerly ruled by the right-wing PiS political party, infamous for its anti-immigration rhetoric and allegedly wanting to turn Poland into an authoritarian state. Mateusz Morawiecki of PiS ruled Poland as prime minister from 2017 to this year. He was ultimately replaced by Donald Tusk of the Civic Council despite winning the 2023 Polish parliamentary election. Now that PiS has gone from power, Tusk would be a better leader of Poland and prevent it from being an authoritarian state like Hungary seemingly becoming at this point. But then, But what exactly is TVP Info, and why was it recently shut? In a nutshell, TVP Info is the news channel of Polish state broadcaster Telewizja Polska, founded in 1952 during the country's communist era. Obviously, it is the oldest television broadcaster of Poland, which held monopoly over the country's television industry until the eventual fall of communism in Eastern Europe in between the late 80s and the early 90s. TVP has several television channels broadcast throughout Poland via digital terrestrial television. Its flagship channels are TVP1 and TVP2, which normally air generalist programming. The network has an international channel named TVP Polonia, which operates similarly compared to the likes of Rai Italia of Italy, TV Internacional of Spain, TRT World of Turkey, and Arirang and KBS World of South Korea. However, the ones I'll be focusing on this video are TVP3, TVP World, and of course, TVP Info, all of which were shut down simultaneously. TVP3 is a television network handling regional television stations in Poland, launched way before they became affiliates of the network, such as the TVP3 stations in Katowice, Łódź, Gdańsk, Lublin, Rzeszów, Wrocław, Kraków, and so on. TVP Info is the news television channel, launched in 2007 initially as a replacement for TVP3, but in 2013 the latter was relaunched again as TVP Regionalna. It later adopted the TVP3 name in 2016. And TVP World is another English-language international channel. Nothing more to explain. In 2015, as PiS came to power, TVP was often accused of airing government propaganda. It basically began airing news in the government's point of view. For example, how immigration from Middle Eastern countries such as Syria or Iraq is a major threat to Poland. Opposition to immigration in Europe fueled by racism is nothing new, and it's not just limited to Poland. British daily newspaper Guardian even called TVP quote-unquote a factory of hate. The October 15 coalition, which included the Civic Coalition, later becomes the ruling party after winning the 2023 parliamentary election, and vowed to reform state media. So, how did it go? That's right, shut those fucking networks down. Haha! That piece of shit can go fuck themselves. Okay, let's be serious. But why shut them down when you can actually just reform them? They're basically repeating what Greece did back in 2013 when they shut their entire state-owned broadcaster ERT down. However, it did return to the air in 2015. According to the BBC, no, don't get the wrong idea, not that BBC, the British Broadcasting Corporation. According to the British Broadcasting Corporation, Tusk's government shut TVP Info down in order to quote-unquote depoliticize state-owned media. But wait, there's more. There were reports which stated that the heads of TVP, the state-owned news agency POP, and Polskie Radio were all fired. The government held the belief that TVP was the mouthpiece of the former right-wing government and needed some sort of treatment to stop them from airing propaganda. The Polish parliament supported a resolution calling for independence, objectivity, and pluralism in the state media. Obviously, the PiS wasn't too happy about this and staged a protest at TVP's headquarters in Warsaw. Former Prime Minister Morawiecki accused Tusk of illegal actions. Ruling President Andrzej Duda, a former PiS member, also opposed the move and accused Tusk of violating the constitution. TVP2 was also shut down, but later on December 26, they came back on the air. TVP World's operations were announced to be suspended until mid-January 2024, and it's still unknown if TVP Info and TVP World would come back to the air once again. If you visit the websites of those channels, in addition to the IPTV network TVP Parlament, you get redirected to the main TVP site. TVP Info signal right now is just TVP1 and TVP Polonia's programming, both on linear TV and online. Gotta be honest though, this is an absolutely bad decision as they could have just easily reformed TVP itself rather than shutting some of its channels down. Now that we get to the end of the video, I'd like to say that we also get to the end of the year. 2023 has been a roller coaster for me. There were lots of fun memories, some bad memories too, but it's safe to say that 2023 isn't as abhorrent as 2020 and 2021 in my opinion. I believe 2024 would also be a decent year. Another thing I'm excited about is that I'm turning 18 next month, so it's time to say goodbye to my childhood and flip to the next chapter of my life. I also promise to be as active as possible, although schoolwork is a huge obstacle for my channel right now. The reason I make videos is because I like to. It's one of the things I'm most passionate about. It's kind of difficult for me to prepare scripts for my videos as I'm often busy with other things, not to mention the fact that I'll have to make more content like this, otherwise YouTube won't let me monetize my channel as they'll think I'm reusing content. I'd also like to diversify my content, so maybe in the near future I would start making gaming videos or live streams of myself playing a lot of video games. I also should learn how to edit my videos better so people would be interested in my videos more and I could become a famous YouTuber in the future. Now to wrap things up, I'd like to thank you all for watching my last video uploaded in 2023. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys when I have the opportunity to do so. Peace, happy holidays, and happy new year. It's time to bid farewell to the year 2023. Thank you for the good memories.